Welcome to my studio tour 2025. It's also my room, so it's a bit of that, but yeah, let's basically get into it. So basically what you saw before, the ad before was my brother, so thanks to him to actually did this intro. We enter the studio. That part we're gonna arrive it later. We start from this. In this part I have some, backpacks, etc, you know. I have some hats, etc, some medals, rugby medals, and some other things when I was with a kid still. Then there is these that I don't really use, that I don't really use as well anymore. We have a soft box here that we're gonna move for the moment. Here is where I have all my things that I wear, obviously, and also here in these things, you know, pretty much like that. Okay, easy. Then yeah, here are other backpacks and etc. Nothing really to show here, just this. So it's also my room, so understand it. Then moving on to this part, this is where it started getting a bit more into it, a bit better, you know. Look at these Ferrari Lego, Ferrari of Fernando Alonso SF24, thanks to diecastf1.com, and this F175 of 2022. Then Ferrari book, very good, very recommended. Then we have YouTube subscribers that is 24,000, because this is a 25k special video, but I'm recording this before. So I didn't really want to do this a fake one, so I have 24,000 subscribers. This should be also a LED one, so if I press the button should be on, but will not work for sure. Yeah, it's out of battery. Then we have these that my brother made a few, like a year ago, so thank you to my brother again for these. And then we have this amazing Porsche hypercar of Kevin Estre, I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm starting watching WAC as well this year, so yeah. But I had this from a bit of a year, so doesn't really mind. So I show this part, okay, and then we move on to these. Look the beauty of these. We have Schumacher poster, Charles Leclerc poster, Schumacher poster, Fernando is faster than you poster. It's more like an hobby for me. Simply fucking lovely. This is beautiful. G29 wheel. That yeah, I have a mod for my G29, so I will show you it later. So this one I said, well, it's cool to have it here. And then we have 10,000 subscribers email. Very cool, very cool. Minghe, you have 10,000 fans, 10,000. Okay, easy, very good, very cool. And then we have this Senna amazing poster that is a bit. Okay, and you basically see these a lot in the lives and etc. in the background. This is so cool. I love it, and I love the whole. If I can show to you the whole thing, okay. This is absolutely beautiful. This is so gorgeous, to be honest. Wow, I really love this part of it. So now, I will not really show the part up there because it's not really. Isn't a lot, really. You don't really want to see a lot in there, just there are these things and etc. This is my bed as well, where I sleep. The room is little, so yeah. But yeah, not really to show there, to be completely honest. So let's go, before we go into the very big part that is these on the right, we go here. So basically I have this, which I have a bit of things here, pretty, not that in order, but don't really care, to be honest, because I don't see it. Okay. Then we have these two things that I reordered to be honest, just for the studio tour. I don't really know what to put in there, so if you have any ideas on how should I do these, just let me know, please, because I don't really know what to put in these. Like, there are three things that doesn't really make sense, you know. Then we have this, which is shit, and it's shit because it's cool, because school is shit. Alright. So yeah, basically, yeah, all my things for school, all my books and etc. Pain every time I see these. By the way, we have this where I have my recharger, some headphones, these that I will show it to you later on. This very cool cover made by my brother, handmade, so wow, amazing. I have some stuffs, okay, yeah, some manuals basically of the things I have. And then I have a very old 13 years old PC that I sometimes use for something, maybe to look at the chat and etc. I installed Linux in it, and it's working much better. Then this is so cool. What I made here, I think is so cool. You should copy me. I'm gonna be honest, because here, okay, is in Italian, but in this I have a lot of my cables. So basically, I have USB-C cables in here. So if I need a USB-C, I go here. Then this is extension USB, okay. Then we have micro B USB cables, alright. Then here we have lots of various things, but more for the cameras and etc. You know, tripods and things like that, capture cards, you know, something like that. Makes sense. Then HDMI cables, but there are also more like longer HDMI cables in another thing. And then here we have the power supply, like, okay, you understood what I'm meaning. You know how to call it in English, I'm gonna be honest. And this is so cool. Oops. And it's so helpful because maybe I need a USB-C cable, I just go there. I need an extension for the USB, I go there. This saves a lot of time, and it's so cool. You should copy me. And I have these that are for my headphones. These are for my headphones as well. Then here we have replacement of the microphone for the headphones, you know, something like that. These for some cable management, which I'm really a fan of, and I do a lot of cable management. Other things for the cable management, other cool things for the cable management is all cable management here, to be completely honest. Then moving on these, we have another tripod, microphone, other things for the cable management. I have too many things for the cable management, or maybe not, because it's so cool. For the microphone, this one, not really using it. Things for the microphones are here, and yeah, nothing really to show. This is so helpful, but I don't really use it. Like, you do this and you have your mouse here, and it's a bit better for your health, obviously. But yeah, all the things for the cable management, yeah, power supply and all these things. Power strip, sorry. Moving on to the last one. This I don't really know, to be honest. It's a bit of a mixed things. This is to just clean up the laptop in particular, but the PC in general. This is to clean up the screens. This is compressed air to clean the laptop as well. Thermal paste. Some hard drives here. Yeah, nothing really more. Other manuals for my monitor and etc. You know. Yeah, this was. Then I have this that I just put it here so I can go up to sleep. Yeah, this is basically it. So I think we should move on to the best part of it, and there are a lot of things to show. I think I will show in one shot and then I will explain to it. This is absolutely gorgeous. Let's start from the back, actually. Let's start from the back, and we are gonna arrive to this later on. We're going to start from the chair, actually. Pretty cool chair that we bought this one in live, if you remember, like when I wasn't even using my face still. So it was at the beginning of this year. We were live on YouTube, and we just bought this chair, basically. Yeah, we chosen this chair, and then I bought it. So yeah, it's pretty comfortable, pretty like it. You know, it has these that with a USB Type A. If I can't find it, but it vibrates a bit. So for your, I don't really use it, to be completely honest, but it's comfortable sometimes to have it. I pretty recommend it. It's not bad. Like, I should have chosen older colors. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of these colors now that I'm using it, but you know, it's pretty okay. And then again, a very cool thing on this chair. One of the most genius thing I think I ever made in my history, to be honest, that are these. I replaced the original wheels of these with these ones, which I can basically lock, right? And you might wonder, why should you lock the chair? Because I drive with this chair as well. I don't have a cockpit. So yeah, really recommended these ones, but let's move on to the part here. So we have a bit of things here. Here I have my headphones, okay? These ones that are the Logitech X Pro, really good, really good quality. They have the microphone as well that I showed to you before, but I don't use it a lot. So I usually have this on this stand, and then I have these wireless headphones from Sony, I think. Yeah, these are really cool when you eat and etc. Very recommended these as well. So I have these two things. Then this one is a thing that I have a power strip here, okay, which is, if I turn it on, okay, this turns on, and this is, then we have this, and we can change all the colors we want, okay. We can also turn it off, on, alright, so that's really cool actually. I love it. And why I have this, basically, you are wondering, because if you don't know, if you didn't know, I do lives on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/Minghe_F1, Minghe_F1 on Twitch. We do live usually afternoon, or most likely on the night, basically after I go to dinner. But yeah, this is helpful for a bit of a background. Okay, I usually use this blue background, so it's really helpful. This is a bin, but I don't really use it, so I use it more like a stand of this. Then we have these. That is the 3D LED circuit I reviewed. So it's usually here because I don't really know where to put it. This is my wheel. That is a G29 modded. This is a mod from Isolate. I did a review on my gaming channel, Minghe Gaming on YouTube. And you find also a bit of a discount by watching that video. Then gloves for sim racing, still by Isolate, so very cool. G29 pedals, also these ones modded by 3D Rap this time. There is also a video about it, about those mods on the gaming channel. Then we have this that should be for the gym actually, but I use it to just not let my pedals move, okay, when I'm driving. Really helpful. Then MSI, this is the old basically for my old laptop, okay, so don't really use it, but it's more to cover these things. I don't like to see all those cables here. And this one is the thing all of you should have in your setup. What is that? That is a UPS, and what it does, basically, when your electricity go out in your house, this continues to run electricity a bit. I obviously connected this to my monitor, to my PC, and to my wheel as well, so I can continue also driving. And I will connect also when I can do the basically with the internet. I want to connect that one to the internet as well, so I can continue to run lives also when the electricity goes out, because sometimes happens, so you don't never know. And obviously it allows you to also save and basically not run your things in your setups. So yeah, it's also a safe option, and for me is also to continue doing lives also if the electricity goes out. Nothing really to show more. Move on to this part. This is a very cool gimbal that I bought on eBay used. Okay, and it's very cool. It's working so good, so I really love it. Then old mousepad, easy. And then in these there is nothing really, yeah, just some weird things, just some some remember of when I was a child. Then here we have this, that is again to cover what's behind basically, and this is the I don't know how to call it, but yeah, like where the graphics card, my graphics card was in, Radeon RX 7800 XT 16GB, so I spoiled it a bit about the PC, but yeah, there's nothing in here, because here there is a USB hub, that there is my microphone, my camera, and what is the other one? Don't really remember, but okay, don't really care at the moment. Then we have, okay, a simple thing. This is for the UPS, this is for the lights I was showing before, alright. Then these I will show it later, and there is one more available. And here are some cable management. Okay, here is a like a homemade switcher. So this is a PC and this is the laptop. I will explain to you it later on because I'm doing some experiments in the lives. And then here some amazing cable management again for my microphone. As I think it's time to move on to this part. It's time to move on to this part. Where we start with this. This is a phone handle. Okay, so I can put my phone in these positions. Okay, it's really helpful. And yeah, and it has also space where I usually put these Temu €5 headphones. Also, all these posters are from Temu. I'm gonna be completely on, like, not these one. These I bought in Monza 2023, but all the others are from Temu. And also that amazing Ferrari hat, that is real, for sure. Temu, and this is obviously homemade print. By the way, Minghe stream control. These I usually do. I usually have this numpad €7, something like that. I would like to have these wireless, but it doesn't really make any difference. And I use these for streaming, as you can understand. This is the starting scene, full camera scene, game scene, and end scene. Okay, so stream ending. This is to mute my microphone, but I use it to create clips usually. Alright. Then all the other buttons I don't really use, I'm gonna be honest. Then Logitech mouse, which is really cool. It's a bit broken because it's very sensitive on these, and sometimes it doesn't really work. But because when I play sometimes, okay, when I play some very hard games, or when my computer, now with this PC no, but with the other laptop, you know that I had some problems with speed of the PC and etc. I just punched the mouse too many times and just got a bit broken. Amazon €40 wireless keyboard. I have this from a year or so, and it's so good, so good. Yeah, the battery lasts a lot. Very cool effects, and I love it. Sometimes my phone just shut down because there is a lot of heat in this room, because it's a small room, so I just opened a bit the window, okay? We continue. We have this Temu mousepad. I buy everything for Temu, I'm going to be honest. But it's good. Yeah, it works a lot, it's so good to watch, to be honest, and yeah, it just costs nothing, basically, so... Alright, I forgot to show you these 2 bottles of water. This is a bit open, this is not, because when I work and etc, when I do lives, and also I like to drink a bit, so yeah. Then, where we go in this setup? Well, let's go with the microphone. This is a Riser Siren Mini, €50, something like that, really worth it. With this Elgato Wave mic arm, I don't really know, but it's a Elgato mic arm that is so good. €80, but absolutely worth it. So I paid more the microphone arm than the microphone itself, because I had a cheap microphone arm before I broke it, and so I said, okay, it's easy to break because I broken it like 2 days after I had it, and so I said, let's spend a lot of money, but let's have quality. I have this for 2 years or more, still the same as when I bought it, just some obviously science, but yeah, it's so good, really recommended. And yeah, the cables, black cable obviously because it's black, so let's do very very cool, and goes here for the cable management, etc. I have to show you when I'm here, okay, that I want to recharge my phone. What I do, I have this amazing thing here. Look at that. So I just, you can't really see it a lot when you're standing, so it's very good. Then you just go here, bring this, grab this, boom. You put your phone on this, and you have this. Then you pull it over like that. You have to pull it over, but it is so good. I love it. What we move on to? Nothing a lot to say. Just the camera. This is a Razer Kaiju X, I think. I don't really know. Kaiju X, right? This is my amazing PC. Let's talk about the PC. This has got Ryzen 7 8700F. As I said to you, RX 7800 XT 16 gigs of VRAM, then 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, and a lot of other components that I don't really know, to be honest, but they are so good. Very high-end components, which is what I was looking for. Not really for editing, okay, but for streaming, because I was struggling. If you follow my streams, again, follow me on Twitch. I will leave the link in the description, because we do F125 a lot. We do sometimes also Le Mans Ultimate, etc. We play a lot, yeah, of F1 games in general, and sim racing games. By the way, yeah, I was struggling a bit. For the performance of the PC to run the stream smoothly. With this, I have no problems right now. I would have liked to have an Nvidia graphics card. I might upgrade it because in particular for streaming is a bit better. But yeah. Then there are some cables here, okay, easy. Then here we have a bit of a cable management. Alright, you see my laptop there, I will talk about it later. Some cable management here that goes around. This is the best I could do with a cable management. This is for the Wi-Fi thing, but I have an Ethernet cable where it is. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think it's here. But yeah, the case is gorgeous. And I have to show the PC from the other side. I'm thinking maybe to move the PC on this part so I can see a bit better also the components and etc. Let me know what do you want to see. Very cool wallpaper engine background. That is so good. Let's talk about the monitor as well. This is a 34 inch, yeah. 21 by 9 monitor. 21 by 9 monitors are so good. I really love it. To work, to do edits and etc. It's so cool. But yeah, 360 refresh rate is so good. Thanks to my mother for gifting me. We unboxed this when I did the face reveal. Monitor arm, because I don't really like to have the monitor arm to stay here with this, and with this it's so cool, much cleaner as you can see. It's like standing, flying. There is this annoying cable for the headphones, but okay. And that laptop with some cables here to connect it easily. Okay, I just have my cables here. I just connect these to the laptop, and I have these. Okay, so I connected the cables just to show you. I can basically open also the PC for sure. Alright, and with these cables I can basically turn the PC on. Then I have an HDMI connected, so I can then just switch input, put HDMI, alright, and I'm done. And I can basically use with this monitor that laptop. Why I have a laptop? You're wondering. You have a fucking $1,300 PC, yours PC. Why do you use the laptop as well? I had it on the laptop still, not on that PC, and you might say it's a waste of, it's a waste of performance and etc. Yes, you are right, but because with the laptop I can have all my projects, all the things on the laptop, so when I move around, when I go maybe off for 1 or 2 days to go somewhere with my family as well, when I go to parents, and etc. To grandfather, grandmother, something like that. And basically every time I move, I can bring the laptop and not the PC. So if I have all my projects here, I can basically edit easily on that. You know, it's still performing pretty good for editing, not really for art gaming and streaming. I use this as well. I have this because I use this as well sometimes to do live stream with this and playing with the PC. But because I'm noticing that there is a bit more quality if I stream with this and I play with this, because of the Radeon card that I was talking about before for streaming is not the best of encoding option. So that's it. Then we have that softbox, that is normal softbox from Amazon. I have two of them, but only one I need. It's basically to have a light when I live stream. Yeah, I don't think there is nothing really more to show you. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. Let me know any tip to improve my setup. Really, everything you would like to improve in this setup, you would like to see in this setup as well. Just let me know. Follow me on Twitch. I remember to you, link is in the description. I play with you F125. I already say to you. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it's been a pleasure. Cheers.